players jump off the page to you? Like, it doesn't have to be favorites, but just like, what players do you think, like, oh, I see them having like really good long pro career?
You can't go without noticing Caitlin Clark.
Right.
She's phenomenal, and again, she's a little bit of like both of you. Like, Diana's a bucket at all times, and she's a bucket like I don't care where she shoots from. You think it's going.
You know what's crazier than a 35-point game? The fact that some WNBA legends didn't think Caitlin Clark had it in her. But guess what? Lisa Leslie's not having any of that hate. She's coming in hot, defending Clark like she used to defend the paint. You won't believe what she had to say about those doubters. Let's talk about Clark's journey. This girl was a college superstar, breaking records left and right. But when she stepped into the WNBA, some veterans weren't buying the hype. Taurasi and Sheryl Swoopes were like, can she hang with the pros? They thought Clark might struggle against seasoned players. Imagine this. You're a rookie with a target on your back. Everyone's expecting you to be the next big thing, but some legends are saying you can't cut it. That's the pressure Clark was under. But here's the kicker. She didn't just meet expectations, she blew them out of the water. But hold on, because this rookie's about to cook up something special that'll leave even the legends speechless. You ready for this? It's about to get wild. Talk about turning up the heat. Clark stepped onto the court and cranked the thermostat to scorching.
She's been phenomenal and really a game changer, and we don't say that lightly because we know obviously the game. And even her misses look good, like yours, Diana. And then Sue, she's a passer like you. Like, her assists, the cross courts, the ability to see the floor, hit the bigs on the roll, pick and roll. So.
But here's the kicker. Those impressive numbers everyone's buzzing about, they're not even her final form. What if I told you she's just getting started? Let's break down Clark's jaw-dropping performance. We're talking about a rookie who's not just keeping up with the pros, she's outpacing them. Her current stats? A sizzling 19.5 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 8.4 assists per game. That's not just good. That's elite level play right out of the gate.
But she definitely has that chip on her shoulder. But again, I say it reminds me, just from me being in the post and watching her as a guard, she's been phenomenal.
Well, I was saying, it's like she has these nights and you think, okay, she can't possibly do it again. And she keeps coming back with these performances.
Remember how some folks thought she might struggle against seasoned players? Well, Clark's response was crystal clear on the court. She didn't just meet expectations, she slam dunked them into oblivion. We're witnessing a young player who's adapting to the pro game faster than anyone anticipated. Picture this. Clark's on the court, surrounded by veterans with years of experience. But instead of looking overwhelmed, she's orchestrating the offense like a seasoned conductor. One moment, she's threading the needle with a no-look pass. The next, she's pulling up for a deep three. It's like she's been playing in the league for years, not weeks. But it's not just about the numbers. It's the way Clark carries herself on the court. The confidence, the poise under pressure, it's all there. She's proving that she can hang with the grown women of the league, and then some. There was this moment in the game where she faced off against a defensive specialist, someone known for shutting down scorers. You know what Clark did? She crossed her up and drained a three right in her face. That's the kind of play that makes you sit up and take notice.
She can take over this game literally by herself. And I think we've all been there, but I love the fact that women's basketball has so much attention right now. She has a little bit of you took some folks out.
A little bit.
But you're strong, and that's what it takes to be a champion. But also kind of like the Swoopes too, like she can guard. She's unstoppable.
And here's the thing. Clark's game is reshaping the WNBA landscape. She's not just playing well for a rookie, she's playing well, period. The veterans are taking notice. You can see it in their reactions, the way they're adjusting their game plans. Clark isn't just a flash in the pan, she's a force to be reckoned with. So, what does all this mean for the league? It means we're witnessing the rise of a new star, someone who's going to push the game forward. Clark's performances are raising the bar, forcing everyone to step up their game. And that competition? It's only going to make the WNBA more exciting. Just when you thought the Clark debate couldn't get any hotter, a WNBA icon drops a bombshell. Lisa Leslie, the Hall of Famer with 3 MVPs and 8 All-Star appearances, is laughing with emojis. Her reaction to Clark's performance has everyone talking, and it's not what you might expect. Leslie's not just chuckling, she's serving up a full-course meal of support for Clark, and it's leaving some of the rookie's critics with egg on their face. You know how some veterans were doubting Clark's ability to hang with the pros?
So I'm just proud, regardless of who it is. Iowa, South Carolina, what they've been able to do all year. It's just great for women's basketball.
Well, Leslie's having none of that. She's standing up for Clark like she used to dominate the paint. So what's got Leslie so fired up? It's simple. She sees in Clark what many of us have been watching unfold on the court, a player who's not just living up to the hype, but surpassing it. Leslie's words carry weight. When a legend of her caliber speaks, the basketball world listens. But here's where it gets juicy. Leslie's support isn't just about Clark's skills, it's a direct clap back at those who doubted the rookie. Remember how Taurasi and Sheryl Swoopes were skeptical about Clark's transition to the WNBA? Leslie's comments are like a polite but firm, "I told you so," to the doubters. This isn't just about one rookie's success. It's about a changing of the guard in the WNBA. Leslie's endorsement is like a torch being passed. She's saying, hey, this kid's got what it takes to be the new face of our league. And let's be real, when Lisa Leslie gives you her stamp of approval, that's big. But why is Leslie's support hitting so hard? It's because she's been there. She knows what it takes to dominate in the WNBA. When she says Clark's got it, she's speaking from experience. It's like getting a thumbs up from Michael Jordan in the NBA. It means something. Now, you might be wondering, are the veterans feeling threatened? It's possible. Clark's not just playing well, she's changing the game. She's bringing new energy, new fans, and a whole lot of attention to the league. Some of the established stars might be feeling the heat. But here's the thing, Clark's success isn't just about her. It's about the future of women's basketball. Leslie's support signals a shift. It's like she's saying, this is what the future looks like, and it's bright. Clark isn't just breaking records. She's breaking barriers and changing perceptions. Clark's not just turning heads, she's turning the tables on the entire WNBA. Think leaving her off the Olympic team was controversial? That's just the tip of the iceberg. The real story is how she's rewriting the rules of rookie success. You know what's wild? Clark's impact isn't just about what happens on the court. It's like she's got this magic touch that's spreading through the whole league. Let's talk about those attendance numbers. They're through the roof. Teams are seeing packed arenas when Clark comes to town. It's like everyone wants a piece of the action. But here's where things get really interesting. Remember how Clark was left off the Olympic team? Yeah, that decision's not looking so hot right now. Especially when you consider that Taurasi, who made the team, didn't even play in the gold medal game. It's got people asking some serious questions about how these teams are picked. And Clark's success? It's like an earthquake shaking up the WNBA's status quo. Some of the veteran players are probably feeling the heat. Imagine being at the top of your game for years, and then this rookie comes in and starts breaking records left and right. That's gotta be tough to swallow. But here's the thing. Clark's not just changing the game for herself. She's paving the way for a whole new era in women's basketball. Young players are watching her and thinking, hey, if she can do it, maybe I can too. It's like she's rewriting what's possible for rookies in the league. And let's be real, the WNBA needed this shakeup. Clark's bringing in new fans, more media attention, and a whole lot of excitement. She's not just playing basketball, she's putting on a show, and people are loving it. But it's not all smooth sailing. Some folks are worried that all this attention on Clark might overshadow other great players in the league. It's a tricky balance, right? You want to celebrate this amazing new talent, but you also don't want to forget about all the other incredible athletes out there. Caitlin Clark isn't just living up to the hype, she's rewriting the playbook. Lisa Leslie's laughing at the doubters, and for good reason. Clark's not just hanging with the pros, she's schooling them. You know what's wild? She's making veterans like Taurasi and Sheryl Swoopes look like they're playing catch-up. But here's the real kicker. Clark's success isn't just about her. It's shaking up the whole WNBA. Packed arenas, new fans, and a whole lot of buzz. She's not just breaking records. She's breaking barriers and changing what we thought was possible for rookies. So, what's next for the WNBA with rookies like Clark shaking things up? Is this the start of a new era in women's basketball? One thing's for sure, we can't wait to find out. The game's changing, and Clark's leading the charge.